up, BookTube? It's Stephanie, and today I'm going to play my October TBR game, which is, let's just pick it up, Labyrinth. So, as for how it went in September, I had a pretty good reading month in September, except for like the last 2 weeks actually. But I finished my TBR. I finished the 4 books that I needed to read for that. I don't actually remember. Like, I know that these 2 were 100%. Let's just go through them. For mystery, I read Peril at the End House by Agatha Christie. Then for the 4 prompts of translated from a language that's not English or Swedish, a manga, something that I have not heard talked about on BookTube except for myself, and something I was really excited for but then never got around to. I picked That Time I Got Reincarnated as Slime, Trinity in Tempest, Volume 2 by Tono. Then for a favorite book, a recent purchase, and a book over 500 pages, I read the Swedish edition of Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. 5 stars, loved it, absolutely adored it. Have no idea what people talk about when they say that the ending sucked. Don't care, I love the ending. And then for Veteran on my shelf, I got this book in 2018, something like that. I got Precious Stones, or Crystals, I guess actually would be a better translation, and Minerals. So, and just to quickly go through my other TBRs that I had in that, which was for the Medical Readathon, the Demonathon, and Becca's Bookopoly. The Medical Readathon, I can just fit in whatever books of these that I want to, so I have definitely completed it. I have yet to actually look through the books to see whether or not I will have fulfilled any of the prompts for my character, because I haven't picked my character yet. So there's that. For Becca's Bookopoly, I need to finish Overlord, the Dark Warrior, and 3 Dark Crowns. Then I would be finished with that. Not sure if I will, but because I have read all the books, that's basically what happened. But yeah, these 2 are the books that are left. If I focus on any one of them, it would definitely be Overlord. And for the Demonathon, I need to finish the short story. I actually forgot about that one. And I need to finish this, which is why this is like semi-prioritized over the other one. However, and I need to go get it because it's over there. I had forgotten about Jurassic Park, my body read with Naomi, and I started this really late. However, I basically procrastinated because this is so scary. And my plan was to basically get to the halfway point to this weekend. I got stuck at around page 50. This just intimidates me so much. So I want to read it. I actually don't even think, because I haven't read any more books since I started this one. I actually haven't put this on my Goodreads currently reading, which I need to do, so I will do that. But I started this Tuesday, and I'm scared, and for some reason I'm just stuck. And I think I know the reason why I'm slightly stuck, because I am focusing on this. And this goes way, to me it doesn't have enough plot, let's put it that way. But yeah, I need to contact Naomi because I need to read it. I have started it. It scares the shit out of me. So yeah. So that was it for September. Let's talk about or play the game for October. So let's go for October. For the record, I'm not going to participate in any readathons. For October, I need a break, like desperately. I want a bit more mood reading, I guess, and just because of that, I jinxed myself and will need to pick a lot of books for this. Whatever. So, if you haven't seen a video with my game before, basically, I have a labyrinth, and I'm green because green is my favorite color, and my opponent is yellow. When we go around the board, we do that so that we collect these cards. To collect these, that stands for different prompts. Some of the cards are die roll, which means that I will roll a die to get a more specific prompt. And the goal for me is to collect the 3 prompt cards that I get, that I will put over here, before yellow manages to collect all 9 of hers. And if yellow wins, that will be gets to the winning spot on its own first. I will need to roll the d20 to get an extra prompt. That's sometimes easy, sometimes oh crap. And also I can get an extra prompt from this pile if I need to, when I'm collecting cards, need to pass by any of these. However, if I'm on my way home, that will not matter. So let's see, what's my prompt? The Emerald, which is a book that I bought and then I didn't like. I was really excited for a book, then never got around to it. The Crown, which is a graphic novel, comic or manga. pages. No one is surprised anymore. It will always show up. Like, okay. For yellow, a book in Swedish. For the troll, the it has a fancy English name, but the Candlestick, which is a book on my pile of shame. So something that I put on my Labyrinth TBR or TBR before I started this game. Yes, and never got around to. Keys is a mystery. The Djinn is a book that's not inspired by the Western culture. A middle grade, a recent purchase, I have plenty of those. Roll the D4. Translated from a language that's not English or Swedish. And a paranormal book. So those are the beginning prompts. And if I need more prompts, I have my pile over there where you can't see it. So let's start. Like, why do I need you? That's always the question. How do I want to do this actually? I'm gonna do like this, boop, and I'm gonna move that way. Okay, obviously I can already go to that one I mean, and that one. Yeah, I mean, I can't move that row then to like get more, because then I will move all that. And if I move that one, I will just get to that. So I am supposed to make things harder for myself, so I'm going to move so that I can't do the plan that I had. Middle grade, I'm gonna put that over here, and that one. Will I stay there? The answer is yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna move like so and get the emerald at least. Then I'm going to move like this to there, because when you get pushed off, you get here. And I do not have you. That's so brilliant. And in Swedish. Okay, how to go from here? I need that one, so I'm going to move like that. And then I'm actually gonna move there. So for you, I can get the mystery one. Actually, I'm gonna do like this. And I'm gonna get mystery and recent purchase. And then I'm going to move myself down and get 500 pages. Because let's face it, the only way I could get and not have that is to let yellow win. Which means that I would have lots of prompt and the D20 roll. So it's like, nope. Okay, then we have... Okay, what do I need? I need that one. That one. I can get that one, so that's good. Oh, I can get those two. I can get those two. I can get paranormal and yeah, like I've now seen it. It needs to be done. Like that. Okay, and now we have me. Since I moved that way, I can't move back. It doesn't actually matter too much. But I'm going to actually follow yellow around to get to there so that I can get home as soon as possible. Okay, I need the rat. I need these two. Well. This is, yeah, I'm just going to do like that and move to that one. Since I moved that way, I can't move back. Actually, let's do like that and move to there. And then I will do like that, get candlestick. But then I can do that and get home. So that prompt's not valid. Let's go through all the prompts that I need to fulfill this month. A book from my pile of shame, so a book that I put on a TBR but I never got around to. I need to roll the D4. I need to read a paranormal book. I need to read a book over 500 pages. I need to read a recent purchase. I need to read a mystery, a graphic novel, comic or manga, something in Swedish, a book that I was really excited for when I got it but then never got around to, something inspired not by the Western culture, and a middle grade. Now, before I will pick out my books, I need to find out what the D4 will tell me. So let's remove the not relevant die for this roll. Now, the owl is, and the D4 has the widest genres, so to speak. 1 fantasy, 2 sci-fi, 3 non-fiction, and then number 4 is for other. And I can't combine a die roll card with one of these cards. So what that, well, I can, but not for the same prompt. So for instance, if I get other, I will not be able to use my mystery card with it because it's the same thing. And the same thing if I got fantasy on this one and I had a fantasy card, I would not be able to combine them. So let's go. 3, a non-fiction. I have not had a good time with non-fiction, but I think that can work because, yeah. So this was actually a pretty quick one. Did not take me long at all, which is a good thing. But yeah, as always, these prompts or the books that I pick to fulfill my prompts are free to be exchanged at any point during the month. The only rule that I have is that for a book to count for a card, I need to finish it that month, or I need to start it that month. So I can't be like, well, I finished it the day before, so I'm going to count it for a card for the next month. I'm not allowed to do that. So I can technically start any of these books before, and it will count. But yeah, such are my rules. So for mystery, I have, and I got the Christie, Mord på ljusa dagen. What's the English title? Evil Under the Sun. Yeah, it's a classic. I will not actually read anything on the back except for, yeah, it's a Poirot novel. Looking forward to this. I enjoyed the last one that I read. It does feel a little bit late now, reading something with like sun shares, beach shares and things, and it's October. Yeah, mood readers. Then we have the paranormal book and the over 500 book, The Diviners by Libba Bray, which takes place in the 1920s. This is part of my Goodies Choice Award 2012. Yeah, we'll see. It's actually pretty big text. I did not really expect that, but we'll see. But this I put on because I need to kind of read it anyway. And I don't, let's see, what's this about? Yeah, it takes place in the 1920s, and if I remember correctly, the main character that we are following, she lives with her uncle who's really interested in the paranormal, and she needs to hide from him that she has some kind of power. That's it. I don't want to know more, but here it is. Then we have the one that I knew that I was going to pick as soon as I got non-fiction for this. It's also a recent purchase, and that is How Contagion Works, Science, Awareness and Community in Times of Global Crisis by Paulo Giordano. Yeah, this is the essay that this physicist and author wrote in the beginning of the COVID pandemic, when, yeah, he published it just when Italy went into their wide lockdown. So yeah, here it is, and I have been intrigued by this. The chapters, if you can call it that, are like 2 pages, all of them. So yeah, this is an essay, and I will read it in October. Then some of you might have figured this one out, and that is the book that I will read for manga. Did not bought and then never got around to, and not inspired by Western culture, and that would be That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Trinity in Tempest by Taitono. That's basically a side story to That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime by another author, but it's based on the one that's created by Fuse. And we are following basically 3 spies that looks around Tempest. The last one actually ended on kind of a cliffhanger, but yeah, looking forward to this one. And then we have the last one. I don't think I did start just before filming this. I did get a bit apprehensive if I had already picked this book out for something. But if I have already used cards for this, I will only be able to use the Pile of Shame card on this, because that's the thing. Yeah, I need to, like, that's the only card I can use, because if I had used a book for prompts, then it's used up, so to speak. The only one that can kind of override it is the Pile of Shame one. But I don't, yeah, whatever. Middle grade and something in Swedish, so Franstenen by you, Samson. I did try out, like, yeah, I've read 2 chapters in this, and I enjoyed it. I just never continued on with it. So, yes. I put the names back on because, let's face it, that's glorious. And what we are following is a story about a girl who wants to become the star interpreter, like her father, but she needs to pass the test first. And yeah, and in the beginning of this story, she has some doubt that she wants to do this or not. So yeah. So those are the 5 books that are picked so far for all these prompts. It might turn out that I add in, or I manage to subtract some. We will see. What book am I the most excited for? Honestly, the Agatha Christie one. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, those are the 5 books that I have picked for the month of October. One spooky-ish book in this one. No, don't fall down. But other than that, they are summer, an essay about pandemic, and yeah. So far I don't have any like body read plans. It's my turn to pick a book, and I'm still actually considering what book I want to read for that, so we'll see. But yeah, what are your plans for the month of October? Please tell me down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.